Peace and blessings, soul family. Hope all is well. It is your boy Inky the Guru. Right now, you are tuned into my channel. Now, usually I don't do this. I don't give out information that I shouldn't be giving out, but Spirit is leading me to tell this piece of information. Like I said, I hold a lot of knowledge that people don't know, actually. Not worldly knowledge, shit that you can look online, shit that actually I have channeled. Knowledge that actually came to me from the ancestors, the cosmos, the Most High himself, my spirit, my higher self. I'm going to tell y'all one thing about births, about childbirths, so family. Let me tell you something. Yeah, you do come through a portal. There's actually no life force or soul or spirit within that child before that water is broken. When that water is broken, that's because you have came, your soul, your spirit, who you are. I'm talking to the chosen ones right now. I'm talking to the original souls right now at this time also. You come through a portal into the womb of the child where it feeds at. You come into the womb. That's why the first things you gotta work on is the lower self, because that's where you come in through the portal. Listen, family. When you are born, it's the reason why they know who the chosen one is, the most powerful chosen ones, the one, and all that shit. It's the reason why they know. So, listen, there's a lot of things that go on behind the door, behind closed doors. I'm about to give you some information right now. Take it, run with it, search into it. You're not going to be able to find it if you search into it. I'm not going to lie to you. This is straight from the cosmos. This is what's going on, family. So, when you are born, there's always a nurse and a doctor. Always a nurse or a doctor in there. A doctor has to be present. A male doctor has to be present during birth. There's always a doctor, whether it's a female doctor. If you don't want males in there, there has to be a doctor present with maybe a few nurses, unless you just specifically want just the doctor in the room with you. Even in that situation, whoever is in that room, when that child is born, there's always a powerful seer in that room. Always. So when you are born, family, I'm talking to chosen right now. When you are born, soon as your eyes hit the third dimensional realm, you are automatically disconnected from the spiritual realm, because your soul has already went through the portal into the womb of this child. So soon as you finally get that first look into everything, your eyes do like a special dance. They do like a special glow or a special dance about them, a twinkle or something like that. It's like it does a special dance, and it's different from one depending on who you are, how powerful you're coming from. Your eyes do a special dance. And there's always a nurse or doctor present in that room when a child is birthed. That's the reason why they don't like families having children birth without hospital help, because they want but it gets deep. I'm not gonna get too deep now. I'm just telling you this part. Be aware of when you are having your birth with your children and letting them take the baby out, clean it, and bring it back in the roll. Be aware of the birth of your children, family. Be aware of the birth of your children, because there is always someone in there that can see whether this child is just a regular human child, or is this child really celestial for real, one of the chosen ones. Be aware of that, and they will be swapping your children out. Shit like this really is going on. I had a lot of revelation on a lot of this shit. Someone is always present, and by the time that child is about 9 years old, this child will be watched, monitored since he was young, because they know who you are. Like I said, be aware of your child, your children. By the time you are 9 years old, about 7 to 9 years old, your gifts and abilities will start enhancing. You could already see certain signs and abilities and gifts about this child at a young age. By a young age, like 2, 3 years old. But they start enhancing about 7 to 9 years old, because at the age of 9 is when you first start your first spiritual initiation. And this child might not even know the things you are doing as a child, what sports you are playing growing up. All these different things, you are being tested. You are being analyzed at your first start of your spiritual initiation. By the time you are 18, you have gifts that are enhanced that you probably haven't even tapped into, because you haven't woke up yet. Every 9 years, which is the 9-year cycle, every 9 years it's a new spiritual initiation, and every 9 years it's a new journey, it's a new path that starts. for you, family. Talking to the chosen ones. There's different routes and situations you're gonna go through in each journey, but every 9 years there's a new part of your book. A new part, as in books has chapters, and then part 1, part 2, there's a new part opened up every 9 years. Right now we are in the year 9, so there is a new part of your book getting opened up. That was for somebody specific or a few Pacific. 5:21 on the clock as I'm saying that. 222 could be significant. And that goes back to that 9. So you are in the year right now of change. So be aware of the things you are putting your energy, time, and patience into. But that was a little knowledge and jewel I wanted to drop, because a lot of the collectors don't know a lot of this knowledge. The shit that's really going on behind closed doors, things I really can't speak on just yet. Because the Most High is withholding me from giving that type of message, that type of knowledge out right now. Because I'm already a target, family. But peace and blessings, soul family. I love y'all. And did you smile today? If you didn't, please take the time to smile now with gratitude and integrity in your heart, because you, bro, you, sis, are too blessed to be scratched. And every time you smile, you make another hater mad. Every time you smile, you slay another demon. Every time you smile, family, you get another blessing. Ashe, Ashe. Peace, love.